Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy LexThomas21. I'm back here for another movie review for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing the first John Wick, obviously you can see in the background, starring Keanu Reeves. And this is basically the story about a retired assassin. His wife just passed away and he's going through a really hard time. Like a couple days later, he gets a package in the mail. It is a package of a dog sent from his wife that just passed, and he's really upset. He gets really attached to the dog until he's stopped at a gas station. He's attacked by these two guys. Obviously, I think he knows who they are, obviously, and after that, they end up following him to his home. They beat him up and they kill his dog and take his car at that. Character name is John Wick, and obviously he's a very deadly assassin because after that, the guys that take the car take it to a kind of like a chop shop, and after that, a lot of different events happen where everyone is scared of this guy because after he comes out of retirement, he does a lot of crazy ass things. And this movie right here is absolutely incredible. I rewatched it today to prep for this review, and I absolutely love every single moment. Let's go into the biggest scenes of the movie everyone go for is the shooting and the gun fu, I guess you could say. It's extraordinary. Keanu Reeves knows how to handle a damn weapon. It is incredible what he can do with a gun, with just one single gun. There's a scene in the house where he's literally in his house and he's attacked by at least got to be 10 guys in the house, and he's literally just taking out every single one, 2 shots, every single one. And I love how the combat, the way it's shot, every angle is shot so perfectly where you see everything, you know everything that's going on. And that's the one that I got to give to the director. I forgot the director's name, but he did an extraordinary job directing each scene, showing everything that you need to see. There's no shaky cam. Everything is literally shown right in your face, and it's extraordinary. I'm gonna get back to the action sequences. They are incredible. There's another scene that I absolutely love where he's like literally scoping out the area where he needs to take out all these guys, and he literally just goes in broad daylight, just take out every single person. It's incredible. It's amazing. I want to get into Keanu Reeves as in this film. He plays an extraordinary character. I think he needs to stick to these type of roles because he plays these roles so brilliantly. It's not like Neo, or it's not like even like Speed. He's like totally a different character. He's kind of like he wasn't Constantine, except he's like he's a deadly assassin. He plays that type of character like he wasn't Constantine. I want to get back to the supporting characters. There are some people that do show up. Willem Dafoe shows up in this. Ian McShane shows up in this. They play amazing in this movie as well. I want to get into the bad guy of this film. It's not, I wouldn't say he's the bad guy per se, but the antagonist of the film, I guess he was okay. He was the villain that was in, I think he was in Mission Impossible. I think that's the same guy, I think. To get into the main story, is not, it's not really something extraordinary. It is just his dog and his car got stolen. But it's just the whole point of this guy coming out of retirement for this one thing, and it's just extraordinary. One thing that really carries this movie is the action, and Keanu Reeves himself. He carries this movie throughout the entire film, and I absolutely loved it. I want to get into some more, talk about more of the action sequence. There's another action sequences in the club, and the way he just handles everything. And he gets a little beat up in that scene as well, but he really does show his own, and I absolutely loved it. I want to get into some side characters are bad. There's this one chick, I guess she's like another assassin that attacks John Wick. I really didn't like her character. I didn't really like her character. She was just shoved in just to give him another test, I guess. But she's taken out for no, I guess she breaks the law or something like that. They have a certain guidelines that they have, and she broke them or whatever. I really didn't like her character. Another plot I guess they had Willem Dafoe, like I guess he had to take out John Wick, and he like betrays the bad guy doing. I really didn't like that plot as well. I wish he would have just been like, he wouldn't really been in the main story. Was another thing I really didn't like in this movie. There's really not a lot to not like. It made me feel like I was watching a 90s action film again, but just a little bit better. It wasn't over the top. It was over the top sometimes, but it felt real. It felt gritty. It felt right for this time that it's made. But if I had to grade it, I would probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, it's not a perfect movie. There's certain things I really didn't like, but I sat there and I was sitting there. When I first saw it, I had an enjoyable time watching it. because Keanu Reeves is he's just so great in this movie. He's just so great. He carries it so well, and then the action sequences carried as well. The direction carries it. So if I had to grade, I guess I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. I would highly recommend, if you like this type of movie, you like 90s action, you like shootouts, you like a lot of fighting, a lot of gun fu, this is the movie for you. But if you don't like that type of stuff, then this is obviously not the movie for you. But I do highly recommend it. If you're a big movie fan, you absolutely would love this movie. I'm also going to see John Wick 2. I will be reviewing that, so hope you guys are ready for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comment section what